Okay, hey guys, welcome to a new video. Welcome to Football Overseas. I want you guys to subscribe, like, and share. And we're back. I'm your Italian predictor for season 2024-2025. I'm Kyle. Yeah. So the first game of the season is Genoa versus Inter Milan. Genoa in the preseason they faced against Monaco. They beat Monaco 2-1. They lost to Brescia 2-0, and they beat Mantonia 3-2. They beat Venezia 3-1, and they beat team 13-1. And then in the Coppa Italia they won 1-0 against Genoa. I think that is the third division team. Inter Milan, and this will be their first game. Also for Genoa, this will be their first game. Inter Milan is the defending champion, so they look to start this game on a strong hold. Yeah, the precision has been cannot say the best, because they drew to Chelsea 1-1. They lost to Al Ittihad 2-0. They drew to Pisa. I think that's a first division team. Then they beat Las Palmas 3-0. They beat another team 2-1, and they beat Lugano 3-2. Head-to-head meetings at Genoa Stadium. They drew 1-1. Then they also drew 0-0, and they beat Genoa 2-0 in 2020. So my prediction for this game is 2-1. Next game is Parma versus Fiorentina. Parma is a newly promoted team. They're playing against Fiorentina. Fiorentina is a team that finished last season in the Conference League position. Also, they are in last season's Conference League final. They finished runners up to Olympiacos. Yeah, Fiorentina is a good side. So in the preseason, Parma lost to Palermo 1-0. They beat Atlanta 4-1. They lost to Hedingham, a German club, 1-0. They beat Galatasaray 2-0. They beat a Belgian club called Antwerp 2-1. They beat Antwerp 2-1, and they lost to Lugano 3-1. Fiorentina has had a busy preseason with more matches than Parma. I feel like their match fitness will be higher. They drew to Freiburg 2-2. They beat Close Sato 7-2. They beat Montpellier 2-1. They drew to Hull City 2-2. They lost to Preston 2-1. They drew to Bolton, that is championship side, 1-1. They beat Genoa at 4-0. Then they played against the Fiorentina U23 team. They beat them 5-2. That's to humble the young kids. Yeah. So head to head, Parma is coming back into La Liga, into Serie. So they'll be looking to make a statement on the return back to Serie. So Parma, last time they met in 2020, they flew to Fiorentina 0-0. Fiorentina beat them in 2022 1, and they beat Fiorentina 1-0. So my prediction for this game is I'll predict 2-1 for Fiorentina. Next game is Empoli versus Monza. Empoli might beat a team. I think this is a second division team or third division team. You guys can research on your own. That is Naza. They beat them 4-1. They lost to Sampdoria. I think that's a Serie B team or Serie A team. They lost 2-0 to that team. They beat Spezia 2-0. They drew to a team I cannot even pronounce at 0-0. They beat the under 19 team 2-0, and then they beat Castel Fiorentina 10-0. That's a big scoreline win. So Monza has not had much of pre-season, as you can see. They beat Milan. They lost to Milan 3-1. Then in the Coppa Italia, it was a 0-0 draw with Sud Tirol. It had to be 9-8 penalties to go through for Monza. Then they drew to Sassuolo 2-2, pre-season friendly. They beat at Veresa 3-1. They beat Alicon 2-0. They lost to Palmo 1-0. Then they beat a team called Hellas 16-1. So head to head at the Empoli Stadium, Empoli home stadium. Empoli beat Monza twice in 2024, 2022, 3-0, 1-0. They drew to Monza in Serie B 0-0. Yeah. So next game is Milan versus Torino. So for Empoli versus Monza, I'm predicting a draw because it will be a good game. I think so. Yeah. Sorry for the lighting. It is a bright room. So Milan versus Torino. Milan beat Monza 3-1. Milan flew to Barcelona 2-2. This is in America. So they went to penalties. No matter the scoreline, they drew or won in America. Season friendly, she always go to penalties. And they beat Barcelona in penalties 4-3. Then they beat Real Madrid 1-0 in America. They beat Man City 1-3-2 in America. Then they flew to Rapid 1-1. They lost to Roma 5-2. That was strong loss to Roma. Then the Torino beat Cosegna 2-0. They beat Metz 3-0. They drew to Lyon 0-0. They lost to Cremonese 2-1. So last time they met at Milan beat them 4-1. They beat them 1-0. And also Torino beat 10-man Torino in Coppa Italia beat Milan 1-0. So I predict in this game a strong performance from Milan. So it will be 2-1 win for Milan. So next game is Bologna versus Udinese. It should be interesting to see how Bologna has performed. Will perform this season, especially after the last season performing team. Already top clubs has taken Saxi, they have taken their left back, and they've also taken their manager. So it will be interesting to see how they perform. Also, they are also back in the playing Champions League football. Will their form in the Serie club this season because of all that taken into consideration? So, Volcano, also the new manager is the former Fiorentina manager, the one that took Fiorentina to the Conference League final. He did win against Olympiacos, but Fiorentina was favourite to win. They just fumbled and flopped at that final. Don't know why. They played against Morocco. It was 1-1. They went to penalties. They beat Morocco 6-5 in that pre-season. Then they played against Sudi Club. They beat Sudi Club 1-0. They lost to a German club called Bochum 4-0. They played against Assert 3-3. They beat Cardio 5-0, and they beat Brixen 2-0. Udinese played in the Coppa Italia. They beat Avellino 4-0. They lost to Ahil 1-0. They beat Aris 1-0. They beat Conspo 1-0. They lost to Köln, a German club 3-2. They flew to War 2-2. They beat Istria 4-1, and they beat Nest 5-0. So last time they met at Volcano they drew 1-1. They beat Udinese 3-0, and then they drew 2-2. So considering that, I'm predicting a shocking Udinese win 2-1. I feel like Volcano will start the season off with a loss because of various reasons. The manager still needs to settle down. They still need to finalize some things and to find their winning form again, and the new management and the new players. Yeah. So next game is Hellas Verona versus Napoli. So Verona versus Napoli. Verona finished, I'm not sure what position last year, but Napoli will be looking to improve from finishing 10th last season, and also with a new manager, Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte is a good manager. I believe with that good manager, and also Napoli needed to do signings this season. We don't wanted to survive or improve from that 10th place finish also. Yeah. So let's get into that game week prediction. Verona was knocked out in Coppa Italia 1-2 to a team taking second division, that is Cesena 2-1. They beat Asteras 1-0. They grew to Pedesio 2-2. They beat Pichas 5-1. They beat top 22 Del Taylor 4-0. Napoli Napoli went to in Coppa Italia. They beat Modena 4-3 penalties, 0-0 full time. They lost to Girona 2-0. They beat Brest 1-0. They beat Ignatia 4-0. They beat Mantovia 3-0. Beat Al Antonio Valia 4-0. Last time they met at Verona, they beat Verona 3-1. They beat Verona 5-2. And they beat 9-man Verona 2-1. So Napoli has always performed well at Verona, and I believe with the season opener, Napoli will be wanting to start on the season strong, and they'll beat Verona 2-1. So the next game is Cagliari versus Roma. So Cagliari beat Serie 3-1. This is pre-season fixtures, by the way. And they beat Modena 2-2, and they beat Modena 2-2. They beat Catan 2-0, and they lost to Como, an newly promoted Italian side, 3-1. Roma also had their precision games. They drew to Everton 1-1. They beat Barnsley 4-0. They drew to Olympiacos 1-1. They lost to Chelsea 1-0. They beat Corsairs 1-1. They beat Milan 5-2. So that's when they met at Cagliari's home stadium. They beat them 4-1. They beat them 2-1, and they lost to Cagliari 3-2. So considering that performance, I believe Roma will get a clean sheet here, and I'm predicting a 2-0 clean sheet for Roma. So next game is Lazio versus Venezia. Lazio is meeting one of the promoted sides, Venezia. Last time Venezia played in the Serie was 2022, so they'll be looking to have a strong start to the return to Serie. Lazio is looking to improve from that strong finish they had in Serie. Yeah, they'll be looking to improve that Europa League. I think it was Europa League finish. Yeah. So in pre-season they beat Cadiz 1-0. They drew to Southampton. They drew with a 10-man drew 1-1. They beat Rosen 2-0. They beat Rostock 3-0. They drew to Estonia 1-1. They beat Campani 3-1. They beat Arozono 23-0 as a strong win. Venezia was knocked out of Coppa Italia 3-1. They beat Zulieli 2-1. They beat I predict a 2-1 win for Lazio. Since the Lazio is a stronger team they beat them, Venezia 1-0 at the home, 4-2 at the home in 202, and then 3-2 at the home in 2000. Lazio pre-season has been 1-0 Cadiz, 10-man Lazio 1-1 for Frosinone. They beat them 2-0. Rostock 3-0. Lazio 1-1. Napoli 3-1. Arizona 3-1. 23-0. They beat the Venezia, lost against Venezia. Not lost against Brescia, so they knocked out of the Coppa Italia. That's 3-1. Then they beat teams like Zulu, Utrecht, Vis, and Pisenia 7-0, 4-1, 2-1, 2-1. They drew against Isla 1-1, and then they lost against Genoa 3-1. Yeah, so in this match I predict 2-1 win. Last two games is Leeds versus Atlanta. So Leeds played against Monopoly 0-0 draw. They advanced in Coppa Italia against Mantova 2-1. And then they played against Nice. They lost to Nice 3-2. They lost to Huddersfield 2-1. And then they lost to Galatasaray 2-1. They beat Werder Bremen 3-0. While Atlanta, they just come back from the Super Cup loss yesterday to William Madrid 2-0. They lost to St. Piero 3-0 at a newly promoted German club. They lost to Parma, a newly promoted Italian club. They flew to Alkmaar 2-2. They beat their under 19 team 3-0. So last time they faced Leeds, they beat them 2-1. Leeds beat them. They beat them 2-0. At 2024, Leeds beat them 2-1. In 2022, and then they beat Leeds 7-2. That is 2020. So I believe Atlanta will beat Leeds again, but slightly. I predict 2-1 win. So last game of the game week, that is Juventus versus Como. Como is a newly promoted side from Serie B. So Juventus has a new manager, Thiago Motta. Thiago Motta took Bologna to second play to Champions League side. Yeah. So in their position, Juventus lost to Atletico Madrid 2-0. They beat the Juventus youth team 4-0. They flew to Brest 2-2, and they beat Nadbag 3-0. Sampdoria versus Como. Sampdoria knocked out Como in Coppa Italia 4-1-1 draw in normal time, 40 penalty shootout. That's how Como got knocked out of Coppa Italia. We know Como had 10 men, yeah, but their position was as following. They drew to Wolfsburg 0-0. They lost to Hal 1-0. They beat Calgary 3-1. They beat Las Palmas 2-1. Last time Juventus faced them, it was 2-3. Juventus beat them 3-1. 2-2. Juventus flew to them 1-1. So I'm going with this prediction. I'm going for a 2-0 win. It's nothing much, it's nothing big, but that's a decent clean sheet win. That's what Juventus should be aiming to look at. It's not aim to bias themselves and also to lose. So that comes to the end of the video. I'd like you guys to subscribe to Football Overseas, to like the video, to share with your friends, and also help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, by doing that. So I'm your host, Italian Predictor, Kyle, and I'll see you guys next time for Game Week 2 predictions.